What does it take to become legendary? What does it take to carve your name into history, not just as a great player, but as an immortal symbol of mindset and discipline? Kobe Bryant had the answer, and he called it the Mamba Mentality. To the world, Kobe was one of the greatest basketball players of all time. But to those who studied him closely, he was something more. A man obsessed with improvement, a warrior who refused to be outworked, and a teacher whose lessons went far beyond the basketball court. Let's break down what the Mamba mentality really means, and how it can transform the way we live, work, parent, and love. Kobe once said, "Great things come from hard work and perseverance. No excuses." The truth is, Kobe was never satisfied with talent alone. Yes, he had gifts, but gifts weren't enough. He turned those gifts into greatness by waking up at 4 a.m. to practice while others slept, by studying hours of film, by obsessing over every detail of his craft. While other players trained once a day, Kobe trained 3 or 4 times. His teammates would arrive at the gym at 9 a.m., and Kobe would already be drenched in sweat from hours of shooting. This is the essence of the Mamba mentality. Never being satisfied, always finding a way to get better, always outworking everyone around you. First, let me give you an example around business. In business, too many people expect quick wins. They want shortcuts. They want the result without the process. But Kobe's mentality destroys that illusion. The entrepreneur who wants to build something lasting must be willing to work when others are resting, to study when others are distracted, to refine their craft obsessively. Think of Elon Musk sleeping on the Tesla factory floor, Jeff Bezos packing books by hand in the early days of Amazon. Like Kobe, they embraced the grind, the pain, the exhaustion, because they knew greatness demanded sacrifice. Here are 5 key takeaways we can apply daily in business from Kobe's mindset. First takeaway: start earlier than everyone else. Kobe trained while others slept. In business, if you start your day before the competition, you gain hours of advantage. Daily life: wake up an hour earlier and dedicate that time to your craft, your strategy, or your growth. Second takeaway: study the game relentlessly. Kobe didn't just play, he studied hours of film. In business, this means studying the market, the competitors, the customers. Daily life: spend 30 minutes each day learning something about your industry that your competition ignores. Third takeaway: outwork the competition. Talent may open doors, but effort keeps them open. Daily life: each week, set one stretch goal that forces you to go beyond comfort. More calls, more proposals, more innovation. Fourth takeaway: embrace sacrifice. Kobe missed parties, sleep, and comfort to build his greatness. Business requires the same sacrifice. Daily life: audit your week. Remove one distraction and replace it with focused work toward your vision. Fifth takeaway: never settle. Kobe believed every day was a chance to improve. In business, success is rented, not owned. Daily life: at the end of each day, write down one way you improved your craft or service. Kobe's lesson in business is clear. If you want legendary results, you must adopt legendary habits. Now let me give you an example around parenting. Kobe was not only a basketball player, he was a father. After retiring, he poured the same energy he gave the game into raising his daughters. He often said that his greatest legacy wasn't basketball, it was his family. He coached his daughter Gianna's basketball team, spent hours teaching her the game, and showed up for every practice. His mentality in parenting was the same as in basketball. Be present, be disciplined, and never stop teaching. Here are 5 key takeaways from Kobe's parenting that we can implement daily. First takeaway: be present, not just available. Kobe didn't just provide, he participated. Daily life: Dedicate focused time with your child each day, free from distractions. Presence builds connection. Second takeaway, teach by example. Kobe lived discipline. His daughters saw his work ethic. Children copy what they see more than what they hear. Daily life, model the values you want your kids to live. Discipline, kindness, resilience. Third takeaway, encourage dreams but teach the grind. Kobe inspired his kids to dream, but he also showed them the work behind the dream. Daily life. When your child shares a goal, don't just cheer. Help them break it down into steps and walk with them through the process. Fourth takeaway, turn setbacks into lessons. Kobe taught his kids that losing isn't failure, it's feedback. Daily life. When your child fails at something, don't cover it up. Talk about the lesson and how to improve. Fifth takeaway, love is discipline. Kobe loved fiercely, but love also meant teaching accountability. Daily life, set clear expectations, follow through, and show your child that discipline is love in action. Kobe's approach reminds us that parenting, like sport, isn't about perfection. It's about presence, discipline, and growth. Finally, let me give you an example around relationships. Kobe's marriage wasn't perfect. He and his wife Vanessa faced struggles, very public ones at that. But what made their story powerful was not perfection, but perseverance. They chose to work at their relationship, to rebuild, to fight for each other when things were broken. In relationships, the Mamba mentality means never quitting when it matters, never coasting, always working to get better together. Here are 5 key takeaways for applying Kobe's mindset in relationships. First takeaway, relationships require practice. Like basketball, love must be practiced daily. Daily life, ask your partner one meaningful question each day and really listen to the answer. Second takeaway, learn from mistakes. Kobe's marriage had missteps, but he chose to learn from them. Daily life, after conflict, reflect with your partner. What can we learn from this to be stronger? Third takeaway, show effort daily. Love isn't proven in grand gestures alone. It's the small, consistent actions. Daily life, do one small act of kindness for your partner each day. A note, a compliment, a moment of attention. Fourth takeaway, stay committed through difficulty. Kobe didn't walk away from challenges, and that mindset sustained his marriage. Daily life. In tough times, remind each other out loud, we're in this together. Fifth takeaway, keep improving. Just as Kobe never stopped improving his game, relationships must grow too. Daily life. Schedule time each week to connect. A meal, a walk, a shared activity, and protect it fiercely. Kobe's example teaches us that love, like greatness, is not given. It is built. So what does the Mamba mentality really mean for us? It means obsession with growth. It means waking earlier, working harder, sacrificing more. It means being present for your children, disciplined in your work, resilient in your relationships. Kobe Bryant's life, though tragically cut short, left us a legacy. That greatness is not a gift, but a mindset. A mindset that says, I will outwork you. I will improve today. I will not quit. So ask yourself, and where do you need the Mamba mentality? In your business, in your parenting, in your relationships? Are you ready to wake up earlier, to grind harder, to sacrifice for something greater? Because here's the truth. Talent might start the journey, but obsession finishes it. Kobe showed us the way. Now it's our turn to live it. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And above all, keep walking the path of the warrior.